Yo, we're here, bro.
What's going
on? In the motherfucking building, bro.
Sunday.
Exciting, bro.
Sunday. What's going on?
The first thing I'm gonna say, bro, P, before you say anything, this motherfucker's taller than I thought. This dude's way tall. I thought you were like 5'8", maybe.
Nah, he like 6'7", bro.
Bro didn't even give him the double digits.
Nah,
at the
bro.
end. It was like, nah, you ain't even 5'10".
Bro came out like Tyler Hero, my nigga. Came out here, surprised the fuck out of me. Pete, take it, bro.
Yo, it's your boy Repeat, dog.
Yo, it's your boy Mike Sanchez.
It's your boy Remy in the building today, man.
You already know the vibes. Don't say this.
Say that. Let's go. Say that. You know who we have in the building, bro?
What we got going on, bro?
A motherfucking star, bro.
Yo, do I keep my shirt on?
Do not keep your shirt on. Wait, keep it on. This dude, if he takes his fucking shirt off, it's over.
Yeah, we're gonna look bad.
Yeah.
My dude just came back from fucking runner. Conor, say what's up to the people, bro.
My brethren, thank you for having me.
What's going on,
Yo, thank you for coming,
Listen,
bro.
I'll tell you, the way you hit me on a DM
Yeah.
to reach out, I did that for fucking 18 months straight to try to get guests on my show. So I totally get the hustle. Building it's tough, but the fact that you guys have been super consistent is so important. Just keep dropping one every single week. It will grow. It's inevitable.
Yes,
Thank
Appreciate
you, bro.
that. Thank you.
And you have that kind of template. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fan of yours, bro. Like, I would watch your shit and comment on your shit. And because you would get people transition from before pandemic to even after, right? Because I feel like your growth was insane.
It was like you was doing Goku reps and shit, bro.
I did, I just always knew there was going to be like one episode that was going to allow me to get like everybody else on. If I was like super consistent for a long time. And then if I got just like one person, because then when you make that sales pitch, like, yo, would you like to come on? You have that one person that kind of legitimizes everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just fucking slammed the lines to try to get Joe Kennedy on the show.
That one was crazy.
That was kind of the one that just, it gave me that like leverage where I could reach out to more people.
Right.
But I like harassed the fuck out of this campaign. I knew them by first name, last name, where they live, their kids, the whole joint.
And it was crazy because it was political. I feel like a lot of people don't go into that realm.
I don't know anything about politics, bro. Do you?
Yeah. I like politics. I'm really into politics.
We were boys until you said that, bro.
I like to keep up with it because I like to know what's happening with my money.
Bro. He got money.
I like to know what's happening with my money. I don't give a fuck who's in office, left, right, but it affects your money in the stocks. It affects what's popping, what's not popping. But when I saw you at Joe Kennedy, I'm like, damn.
Nah,
I was like, damn, too. I was like, yo, fire, finally.
Where
Let's
did that
go.
idea to get him on like come up? Were you just thinking of different people and it was just him, or did y'all like it was like, damn, I kind of want to get a dude running for office?
I was just kind of thinking like, yo, who's someone that everybody knows in Massachusetts? Because the whole show has been Boston based forever. It's always been our goal, just like meet everybody in the city. So yeah, I wanted to get someone that everybody knew so I could market it not just to like a certain sector of people, but market it to everybody.
Word. But so talk to me about getting that person, how persistent you have to be, your whole process. I know you said you were harassing people, but talk about like
I'm still harassing people every day, bro.
Idea to fruition. Like how did that go? How long did it take?
I mean, we must have been like almost 18, 19 months into the show, every week, slamming people every single week, dropping an episode every week, no matter what, until we had that base. The reason is like Joe Kennedy would never have come up if I didn't have the mayor of Somerville. Yep. And the mayor of Somerville would have never came up if I didn't have the mayor of Cambridge.
So it's a trickle-down effect.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's how it worked for you guys, too.
It's
just
that
like
compound effect.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's just kind of how it worked. And the mayor of Cambridge would have never came up if I didn't call their office 19 times.
And people's egos go into play sometimes.
Oh, bro. Yeah,
like
you guys got to get used to that, bro.
Well,
get ready when you start talking to press people.
Oh, that's the worst.
I gotta hear some stories.
What's your worst one? I gotta know the worst one now.
It's a press person's job to protect their client.
Yeah,
but they'll talk to you like you're a robot, and so you'll try to have a conversation with someone like, "Yo, I'm like just a dude, just trying to fucking hustle." And, like,
literally.
Yeah.
So that will happen a lot when you get people who are like got that bag on them.
Yeah,
you know, but the thing is,
stars.
Like at the same time, you kind of gotta tip your hat to them for staying professional, staying in the role, because part of their job and duty is to like, you know, kind of protect this person. So like if they
but it's also a human to human thing. You don't treat someone like a robot.
No,
Oh,
I
100%.
know, but like I shout. I'm a super personable person. I could talk to a fucking homeless man, like we were saying outside. I mean, before the.
Well, you didn't say homeless. You said crackhead, but okay.
Yeah, crackhead. Yeah, crackhead. Shout out my crackheads. You know, we out of downtown.
Mike loves you.
We all love you. But yeah, man, like I shout out to them for like not letting a person charm them or like, you know, sway them out of like what their
But
role's
it's
supposed
because
to be.
it's a dirty game, bro.
It is. It's
'Cause-
too dirty.
Yeah, I feel like the media, especially in Boston, might not be responsible, or they don't see us as responsible. So they think that we're not going to be
Good point.
prepared, or the guests are going to come on. We're going to bring up something to hurt their image. And these people, they have to protect their image. These are, you know, stars, celebrities, people with things to lose, sponsorship to lose. So I feel like you have to have. That's why, you know, when I try to call you before, we try to call every guest.
I do the same thing. I apologize. But
No,
but 10
no
p.m.
no
a little late
problem.
for me. I got to wake up at like 4 a.m., bro. So
Nah, I didn't know. My fault.
He's a night owl, bro. He be up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah.
I just had a daughter, so I'll be up.
No way.
I was
That's
up
your
6
first kid?
Yeah,
no way. What's her name?
Alex, same name as
Wow.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
My first kid, I love her. She's awesome. She's an easy baby, bro.
The
like
say that, baby.
to say that, baby, easy
First one.
baby.
Mike's next. Shit,
Can I ask you, what's that like having a, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, dude, I'm 25. What is that like having a kid?
Having a kid, bro.
Because we're getting to that age where like everyone's kind of like getting married.
Well, you
or
look
having
to your
kids.
left,
You,
yeah,
you
you
know,
look-
right? I'm sure some of your
Oh,
friends.
dude.
Yo, bro,
It's
I used
happening
to
now.
be calling him every time, like, cause y'all know I do like wellness checks and shit. When I used to call him, I'm like, yo, bro, you good? You not nervous? Like, I'm nervous for you.
Yeah, I'm not a. It might be a culture thing too. Like for me, I'm old having a kid. And I'm from Dominican Republic, so
Oh, yeah.
my brothers had kids 18, 19, 20, 21.
And that's late.
And that's late. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little late, but it feels when it's done right. Like the girl I'm with, I'm engaged. I love her. That's the love of my life. I don't want to be with nobody. So when you do it, you know, the right way, and you're honest about your shit, and you love the girl, and you're happy with your family, it feels good, bro. Like I love having my daughter. I don't miss nothing. You know what I mean? I had it on my phone. I had all my money. I had whatever I had to do. I take care of my family. So it just feels good. It feels like something to live for. You know what I mean?
Now, do you feel like all your like, because now all your focus is not solely on you anymore and doing you. Like now you got to devote it to a kid. Were you ready for that?
You would think that, but the most important for her is to see you happy and to see you doing what you want. So yeah, she gets my time because I have to prioritize her health, her well-being, and shit like that. But I do spend a lot of time on myself. Whether it's I'm a stand-up comedian, so I spend a lot of hours listening to my shit, jotting down what works, writing down new jokes, trying out new jokes. I spend a lot. If I'm not doing stand-up comedy shit, I'm doing podcast stuff. If I'm not doing podcast stuff, I'm taking care of my fiance. Or
So it hasn't
baby.
really changed your day.
Nah, I still just like
It just kinda
just saying,
adds to
yeah,
it,
you,
you know?
you have to, because the thing is, if you let it get to you and you start breaking down and being sad and I don't have a life, it's like, yeah, you're gonna be a sad person. You're gonna have a sad life, bro. Me, I wake up early. You know, if you want more time, you wake up earlier. You know what I mean? Or you don't sleep. Pick one. So a lot of things, I focus on myself.
Say that, honestly,
Not
bro.
for
That's a
and a lot
quote.
and a lot of
Stamp
shit
that
for
right
me
there.
is I'm a stand-up comedian and it's hard to get paid, or you know what I mean? We're just in a business where it's hard to get paid, even doing this. Like, so you have to hustle. You gotta be smart. I mean, you know it. You talk. I can't remember where you talked about it, but you had an interview where you talked about when you were doing this alone.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's always like that.
And I was like, bro, you connected to me. 'Cause I was like, bro, this is fire. Because you were telling the truth. A lot of people hide behind the facade of what they already have, the content they have, but you were telling the truth about it. But yeah, man, you know, I still find time for myself. I love it.
Dude, someone like my friends are getting married. Like,
I know, man.
and like,
How does it
They're
feel?
having kids too. I'm like, my ex just had a kid. I'm like, shit.
damn.
Look
What
like you
the
dodged
fuck?
the bullet.
I mean, but shit, like, you know, you take care of your kid, do what you want, but I'm like, shit, I just can't. It's just weird seeing people I know with like kids and like getting married. I don't know what it is.
You're like, yo, I
understand-
think I seen you fucked up at a party once.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've smoked with y'all. I've gotten fucked up with y'all. Now y'all a housewife and husband. I'm like,
Yeah, it is.
what?
That
the-
is a weird transition.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand it's like part of the human condition that you always gotta like evolve. You always gotta go to the next step in whatever relationship you're doing. But it's just like, you know, if you see the dude, like you're like, damn, like
I
you got a
personally-
kid now. It's like I be smoking about it too. I don't even have the kid. I'm like, damn, so and so has a kid. I'm like, shit.
Yo, that
Like,
was
and I was
funny.
gonna say, hey, do you do that? Like when you be smoking, are you like, damn, I got a kid now? Like,
I have before, but I'm telling you, bro, I'm sick, bro. My mind is on stand-up comedy 24/7. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick.
Nah,
Right
but
now.
I personally, I love seeing the evolution of people, bro. I love seeing
is.
growth, and if that's manifested by having a kid and becoming a family person, fuck it, shout out to them. But like I think you can relate to the feelings too. Like when you was all alone, when you started your own businesses and stuff, like that was your baby. That is a breathing thing. That's something that
You're a poet, bro.
But you can relate to it too, bro.
Bro, I mean, my friends are having kids, and I'm mentally still feeling like I'm 16 years old.
Oh,
So-
you have no idea, dog.
You know what I'm saying? You don't feel that way? Like, yo, I still kind of have the same brain I
Yeah,
did
because
when
you're
I
the
was
same
16.
dude, bro. You never change. You just become
Dog.
more responsible.
You just become more aware of what not to do.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Right.
And
'Cause you've done
everybody
it.
grows up different, though. Like, I'll say this.
You were one of those dudes who had puberty mad early. I can already tell.
Like, I had to grow up a little
I was
faster.
fucking in the
You
third
know what I'm
grade.
saying? So, like, I've always been a little, like, I left my crib when I was 15, bro. So, like, I've always been kind of mentally really responsible, even though I don't like to be. Like, I like to have fun, I like to travel and do all that shit. I've always traveled by myself, out the country, everywhere. I've always done whatever I want. Having a baby really didn't change me too much, only because I've been responsible since a young, you know what I mean? Not everybody gets the luxury of just being a thinker and just being free for their
Correct.
whole life. Not everybody gets that. This is really a luxury, you know what I mean? To just be able to sit there and think. A lot of people just have to work and don't got that time.
So you feel like you've been like a man for 10 years. You feel that way?
I wouldn't say like a man, because, but I definitely felt I've been responsible for myself for since I was 15. Like, since I was 15, I made sure I got my own money, make sure I ate, make sure I got what I wanted,
Clothes.
my clothes, whatever. I did whatever I had to do to make sure I had whatever I had. And I never asked nobody for nothing.
Yeah, do you guys feel mentally like you're men, or do you feel like you're boys?
I mean, like, having just graduated college, and that's kind of like the last year where you're like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of still, a goofy, young-ass kid and shit like that. I don't know. I just never felt like the whole thing about, being a man. Like, you always a man. No matter what the hell you do, you technically always a man, whatever. But it's just, like, the fact that, like, oh, you be a man and go get a job. Or be a man or go, like, do shit like that. Because it's like, yeah, I don't got a job right now, but, like, I'm confident in this. So I understand. Like, I tell people, like, this is my job. While we don't get regularly paid for it, it's still kind of my job. I still enjoy growing
It brings in
with
some
this.
money. It brings in some money.
Exactly. We bring in the money, we bring in some cash. But I still say this is my job because it's like, I know this can grow into that. So it's like, yeah, I'll go look for a job. But honestly, with the industry I'm in and the way shit's going, it's just like, I'd rather just focus on this. Like, I'll go get a job in maybe a different industry, maybe like the weed industry, since I like weed. So, I'll probably explore that, go with
Crack industry.
stay with what you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I just feel like, the title of, being a man, like this ain't getting a job. It's like, I just feel like, I'm still a kid. I think we all still kids. You know what I'm
That's how
saying?
you feel too.
Because we
So-
never stop imagining. You know what I'm saying? We
So
never
for
stop
me-
creating.
So for me, I'm a big believer in like the power of your own thoughts, the power of like what you see as your self-image. So absolutely, I see myself as a man. However, if you ask me in what stage of life I am, I feel like I'm gonna always be in research and development.
Real
I'm
shit.
gonna always be in research and development.
Real shit. Talk to 'em.
Now, the day you stop researching, the day you stop learning, that's mental suicide. You feel me? But we covered parenthood, entrepreneurship, all shit that takes a lot of effort and consistency, man. I know you ran a marathon, bro. Talk about the training, the preparation for that.
I don't mean to sound like a big dick swinger, but I just ran an ultra marathon actually.
Fucking
shit.
ultra.
Oh, shit. Talk
Yeah,
your
that's
shit
that
right.
shit, bro.
Talk your shit.
That shit takes a lot of mental.
I ran a 50 pack last week.
50.
What's a 50 pack?
50.
50
50 miles? Oh, my. From where?
It was in Maine.
Oh, my God.
It was a race, and I'll keep it a buck with you guys. So I had an ultra. I got into running when I started COVID, like at the start of COVID,
Right.
Because we've been making this movie, and I always fucking put it off forever, and I was like, yo, I got to do something super fucking hard that I hated forever, so I can get the movie done. It's a little bit easier, and just I kept showing up for the workouts, and just it got a little bit easier, went a little bit farther, and dude, this 50 pack was the most intense fucking day I've ever had.
Just thinking about it.
Dude, the highest highs you've ever had in your life, the lowest lows. And I had an ultra marathon runner on the podcast.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with David Goggins?
You
Yes.
have one?
Yes.
No. I had the dude who beat him.
Oh,
and so I had known that he had beat him, and so I was expecting. His name is Mikkel Gregley. He's a mad good dude. I'm still in contact with him. And I was expecting to be like a savage, like, yo, I'm gonna fucking bite your heart out, motherfucker. Because you guys know what David Goggins
Yeah,
is
of
like,
course.
right?
Yeah, right.
David Goggins is that dude, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
Animal.
This dude, Mikkel Gregley, is like, I run because I love nature. I love animals. I'm like very peaceful, so I was totally thrown off. But yeah, I did a 50. And dude, it was just fucking intense, man.
So
it was legit.
That shit would drain. That shit would drain you so much.
and mentally too.
Yeah, mentally. Do you feel more of a man after completing it, or does it like make you feel kind of like soft?
No, you definitely feel like the man.
You feel like the man?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
100%.
After you
ran
start about
50
50,
miles.
you're like,
yeah,
yo.
but sometimes you on 50 miles,
No,
your
I was-
body's so fucking done. You feel like shit.
Bro, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, legit. I thought I was gonna die, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I luckily had my friend there with me, and I couldn't have done that shit without him. But dude, that shit was fucking unforgiving. The race director, the way he lined up the race, he didn't advertise that I was running up a fucking mountain. So the start and
God, that's
bro,
even
so the start
worse.
and the finish was at the top of a mountain. You got to run down the mountain, then up the mountain, then down the mountain, then up on the backside.
Fuck.
And it was just unforgiving.
Oh
dude.
my God. Oh, especially
I
up
bet.
in Maine too, because they got those big ass motherfucking mountains.
Yeah,
out
it was just a
there.
lot of rolling hills.
Yeah. You know, and
You
I
did a 6-pack recently?
no, not at all, not at all.
no,
Oh,
he's
oh, wait,
not at all.
Six-pack running, yeah.
yeah. No 6-pack yet. You know,
You're getting there, you're getting there.
Yo, I'm protecting it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
With a
saying.
little layer of fat. But yeah, man. So that's why I wanted to ask you. I'm interested in it because obviously, me, for example, like starting off and everything, like the soreness and everything. So I'm interested on the preparation, like the mentality. My feet be hurting sometimes. I've had 2 torn ACLs, so like my knees be hurting.
same
All this-
knee?
Same knee, bro. I thought I was Kobe, but I'm just Mike Sanchez, bro. I'm happy with that.
That's what you were gonna say. I'm
happy with that. But yeah, man, talk to me about like the preparation. How often do you have to run? How do you get ready for that shit, bro?
Bro, just show up for every workout. Just don't fucking say no. Just show up for every workout.
How do you feel for like a 50 pack? Do you not eat? Cause like,
No.
No, what the fuck?
Dude,
cause I feel like I'm nauseous. Like if I ate
And ran
or something
after.
after-
Yeah.
I don't-
You can't eat that pasta, motherfucker.
You gotta load up on like protein.
You can't fucking eat pasta right before.
it's intense. It's really intense. It's like very scientific. I don't eat before I run ever. So I
Got it.
fast every single day, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with.
No, 100%.
definitely
Intermediate. Yeah.
Fasting
How long
is
do you
dope.
do if you don't mind me asking?
Well, right now, I'm at about 18 and a half hours.
Is that what you usually do per day?
Usually like 17.
Nice. Me too.
Fuck.
But you feel
Fuck.
super fucking focused.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only thing in my system right now is this coffee. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
I only
yeah.
do the liquids too. That's good
Yeah.
shit.
no,
Good
and
shit.
it also adds to your mental, you know,
Sorry to interrupt you. Is that cold brew or just iced?
cold brew.
Any shots?
Nah. Just,
Bro, you got to get some shots in that thing.
This nigga's
Everybody.
going
Nah,
raw. He's going raw dog.
Yeah.
bro.
Raw dog and coffee.
No. I don't mean shots of like sugar. I mean
Espresso?
you got to get those espresso in that. That's that moon juice.
That's
you
that
show up,
moon
say,
juice?
yo, I want that moon juice. They're like, oh shit, not that moon juice.
I would have to do the podcast standing up, bro.
Like me tapping the whole time. And be like, hurry up. It's like, yeah.
Fidgeting and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Shout out to you, bro, for that. For real.
I tried. You know what? I was training for a marathon.
Do it. You should just do it.
No, like so I was in Cali. First of
We
all,
used to keep each other on
yeah,
track.
because we used to. I look fat now, but before I was that motherfucker dude, bro. I'm so mad, but I was training for a marathon, and then I got into a car accident, and it fucked up my leg, and it's never been the same since. But the shit with running is like more mental. I remember having to play that game with myself. Like, you're not tired. You're just tired of running, motherfucker. You've been running for an hour right now. You're not breathing too hard. You're just tired of being outside and fucking running. And Mike, with your knees too, like that pain, bro.
To be honest with you, it for me, I found out how to work around it. Like I do this thing called dynamic stretching instead of like static stretching or foam rolling and shit. I'll usually do that after my run because everything is so warm up and I'm loose. Well, tight as well because you just ran all that shit. But I do the dynamic stretching and it's usually like the first step that like I jerk a little bit and then after I'm like in motion.
Get
I'm
warmed
good.
up a little bit.
I'm good. Yeah.
What's the farthest you've gone on a run?
A little bit under 7.
All right, so next time you run, just plan it out next week or so. Just be like, all right, yo, I'm going to go do 7 today. And no matter what, I'm going to feel like shit at 6, but I'm just going to push and I'm going to get to 7. And then you're like, yo, that's kind of fucking addicting. Next week, I might want to fuck around and try to do 9.
No,
That's how it works.
No, for sure. Because when I first started, my first day I did like 3.9.
And you were
right?
dead.
I was dead.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I stopped a little bit. Not stopped, but like I walked a little
Mm-hmm.
bit when I was just like fucking tired. But I finished through, and I was like, fuck. I felt more like shit that I didn't do 4, because it was like 3.9 something, than I did about feeling proud about doing the 3.9. So the next week, I did 4.5 at like a minute less in pace. More calories and everything. So what I did, instead of walking, I'll just slow down to damn near slower than walking. But
you're still moving.
I'm still pushing.
Yes, sir.
I'm still pushing. I'll just put on a song that has, like, we were talking about that, like either
a little drizzy.
Yeah, a little drizzy, or no lie, bro. Like sometimes I'll listen to like the WWF.
Yes,
song.
me too. Thank
They
you.
get me lit.
I've
bro.
never
Thank
heard
you.
that in my life.
No,
They get
you
me
got
lit.
it, dude.
They
It's
get
a
me
good
lit.
gym workout because you feel like you one of those motherfuckers. If you listen to like, if you listen to like friggin' like The Rock, or Stone Cold that come on the thing, like John Cena, you on the treadmill, you feel like you run into the ring towards the Royal Rumble ready to win that fucking title.
I need
Yo,
one of those
serious.
like hard metals that the dude screaming. I'm all like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see how amped
For
this
real?
dude is?
Yeah, don't get
I
me
can't
started
let my
talking about
energy
that
low.
shit, bro.
Dude, I don't know what you guys' thoughts on Tekashi is, but he has great running music.
Because he's just screaming.
Yeah,
he's just
he's
screaming.
screaming
And then
at
the beat's
you.
nice. Then the beat's nice.
Gummo plays.
That's what I'm saying. He's got that good workout music.
I'm the only
but it's
one who
like-
plays the audiobook while running.
I do too. What are you doing for an audiobook right now?
Right, I have I have like fucking 6 new ones.
What's your most recent finish?
But the last one I finished was How to Unfuck Yourself.
Okay.
I forgot.
never heard about
You
that.
ever heard of that one?
Mark something?
I fucking forget. I'm bad with names, but that one was a good one because it talks about social contracts you have with yourself and how to break those. So that shit was fire. But I like to run. You know, the David Goggins book. That shit was so long that I could run. You know, an hour every day to it and finish it. In like 2 weeks. But I like to do audiobooks just to bang out 2 things at once because I hate sitting and listen to an audiobook. I feel stupid.
You know what? I should actually try to start incorporating that. I just feel like I'll be too distracted with how I'm feeling, trying to get through this fucking shit that I just need to not think and just do.
Just
you
do
know what
it.
I mean? So like, and plus like I'm super old school, bro. I like the tangible book. I like the smell of a book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I'm super old school. I like
So
underline.
you can sit and bang out like 15 pages reading?
Yeah, for sure.
15
for
pages
sure.
is not that much, bro.
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
He said. He said
Yeah.
15
All right, man. I
pages.
grew up in
I'm
the
like,
special classes. All right, bro.
I'm like 15 pages. That's like 10 minutes. Bro.
Done.
Wait, so when you sit down and bang out a physical book, how long do you usually read for?
So me, for example, I like
Before you fall asleep.
Yeah.
to be honest with you, like it actually doesn't help me fall asleep. If I want to fall asleep, I need some like a TV show playing in the background or something, and not even paying attention, but like the noise, the background noise helps me fall asleep. But to answer your question, I take my time with a book, to be honest, because especially if I like what I'm reading. So I go through the theory, right, and then I try to put some time aside. Like I obviously take my notes, and I put some time aside for practical application.
You
'Cause-
take notes on the books you're reading.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's super nerdy, bro. But you know.
Yeah, but that's how you- if that's how you absorb it.
It entertains me for sure, and it's a challenge as well. It's kind of like running. It's kind of like running. The same thing. I just apply it to that. But yeah, like I'll read a chapter or two, try to fully understand the concept, kind of play it in my head like I'm teaching it
Right.
to like a 3-year-old, and then I'll have to go through a process where I try to do just practical application. So. It depends, man. Like the last book I read was Carol Dweck, by Carol Dweck. She's a PhD, and the book is called Mindset.
Mindset.
Yeah, and it took
Write
me
that
like maybe 2 months.
You
And
liked it?
It's a really good book. So it talks about there's people with 2 different mindsets. There's the fixed mindset, and then there's the growth mindset, right? The fixed mindset person will think, I was born like this. I can never run 3 miles.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
done. And then the growth mindset
Fat
is,
people are like, I would never be skinny in my life. Like, not with that attitude, baby.
Exactly. And then the growth mindset obviously is the opposite, where I'm making progress, I'm making strides to it every day. You know, I love those type of books, bro.
You're big
Right.
on the self-help books?
I like.
I am too. I like it as
I
well.
like a balance. My
Some
favorite.
Tony Robinson.
My favorite dude is Napoleon Hill. Shout out Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich?
Think and Grow Rich, the 15 Laws of Success. I fucking love that dude, bro. And it's kind of like comedic almost. So like while you're learning that, you know, you might find a line that's funny because obviously the hyperbole he uses and stuff. And like his shit's for real, bro. He was traveling the world funded by the government, interviewing
rich-ass people.
these super rich, successful people.
Yeah, my only problem with that book is just it was written like 1930, so that dude talks some mad old English.
Yes. But you know what? I kind of like appreciate
kinda
it.
like it.
I appreciate it a little bit.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I like the evolution of where we are now. Like now we talk so lax, bro. We talk. You're in an interview and you know, you don't have to be super.
You interviewing us? You know what I'm saying?
Super. Casual.
How about you? Any books you into?
I'm doing Steve Jobs' audiobook right now. Have you guys
Nice.
listened to it?
I haven't.
haven't,
No.
no.
It's mad long.
Yeah, it's like the Barack Obama one. That's the one I'm doing. That's
Oh,
just
you're
my
doing
book.
the
Oh, what's that
Barack
called
Obama?
again?
It's like the Promised Land or some shit. Oh, I promised.
Now,
I
what do they
promised.
talk about in that? They just talk about their careers and shit like that, or they like?
Steve Jobs' audiobook's legit. You guys gotta listen.
What is it?
to
An
It's
autobiography?
like, look, we have like what 4 Apple products here.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
some sort of Apple software. You don't even think about the thought that went into making this iPhone.
Yeah.
His thoughts on why to make this so simple, make it so beautiful, so sleek, is insane, dude. It's nuts.
Well, his work ethic was crazy too.
You know,
He
you know
didn't
what? They
stop
named it
working.
Apple. He used to be a fruitarian, so he would only eat fruit.
That's crazy. I
Really?
didn't even know that.
And so he's coming back from a farmer's market, and they couldn't come up with a name for the company. He's like, why don't we just fucking call it Apple? And then you just fucking name the company Apple.
And it's short and
Yeah,
sweet.
keep it simple, exactly.
It's short and sweet.
Because that's yeah.
In hindsight, but when he was building this technology company, he was coming up with all these competitors who were like super geeky, super nerds, and these computers were huge. And he was kind of the guy who slimmed everything down. It's legit. I totally recommend the book to everyone.
No, absolutely. Especially
Now I'll definitely
you know,
check it out. I got more fucking books to buy. I'm like,
He was the author, or was like
no,
he
it was a
narrated something?
memoir. So he had a
Oh,
writer.
Okay.
Nah, that's dope though. I like. I appreciate that.
Kevin
So I was
Hart got
gonna-
some good books too.
Because I was
I
gonna
fuck
say,
Kevin
did
Hart.
it come out when, like, before he died? 'Cause
Right
I-
after he died.
Right after he died. Okay. That's
You
about
know,
10.
you know that dude made a bag off that book.
Oh, 100%.
Right after he died.
100. He was
That's the
probably
worst bag.
He was probably, he was
So
probably
what are you
waiting
gonna
to drop
spend?
it. He was looking at Steve like.
No,
he
the
was looking at
author
him.
made the bag.
Oh, the author. Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
Cashing out.
If
people
you
make
ask
money
me
off
that-
people's name all the time.
If you ask me, that's divine timing.
Yes, sir.
That he died. That
He
value
probably
of that
had
book went
nah,
all the
he
way the
had it
fuck
saved.
up.
I think that author had it saved. He was because he knew he had the cancer, and he's like, just looking at him every day. He's like, "You good?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
you good? Word."
Hey, so talk about before you started your journey. Was there anybody that you looked up to, or any media platform that you kind of was like, all right, if they could do that shit, I could do that, or I like what they're doing. Let me see if I could add to the scene.
I think honestly, just Cousin Stiz. You guys familiar with Cousin
Of
Stiz?
Oh, of
course,
course,
yeah.
of course.
Pretty much, I was just like, yo. When I was in college, I was just like, yo, I could leave Boston and like try to start up my own thing, just because that dude had done it in the city beforehand. He was pretty much the only one I really knew of, and then once I started the podcast, I met a bunch of other people doing it.
Right.
I mean, what he did here is crazy.
Yo, Cousin
And his
Stiz, he's a
manager-
legend here. He's a
That's the
legend here.
legend, bro.
He's a
Bro,
legend here.
And he's
Insane.
only, what,
He built it from
26?
nothing in his hand.
Right.
I think he's a little older than that, bro.
Yeah, is he?
I think he's almost 30, but from his bare hands, bro.
Yeah.
Him and his manager,
From
Tim
the-
LaRue.
from the-
It's
from
Tim
the
LaRue
dirty.
who's the motor and who I actually met recently, and I got to thank him. But, dude, just fucking out of nowhere, just built up a career. Like, there hadn't been any artists here. I mean, how long you guys lived here? Your whole life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
So there was Melfi.
That's literally just that's all, yeah.
Dorchester!
Shout out Noble. We was just talking about that too. That was the introduction to Boston rap for me. At
Did you
least.
say Noble?
Yeah.
Oh, did you have
See him
Noble on
TV?
here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, word.
Of course.
I haven't seen Noble in so long. How's
That's
he
my
doing?
guy.
Good?
Shout out.
Doing
Name me
good,
this
man.
hat right here.
Oh, word.
First
Yeah,
name
Noble's
that
dope
hat.
too, bro.
He's got an embroidery business, right?
That's
Yeah,
where I got it
word.
from.
Man, he
A&M
got
embroidery.
so
Go
many
follow
things
that.
going on for him.
He came here and did like a 2-hour podcast. It was fire.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
fun, bro. Shout out to Noble.
Yeah,
and
shout out for
Museum
coming
to Billy.
through. I didn't think he was gonna show, like not show, but I didn't think he was gonna reply.
Word.
You know what I mean? Those are the people that I was dying to get. You, him, and a couple people. I was like, damn, but when we start this up and we got like legit, I want to have
Bucket
your
list type people,
Bucket
for
list
sure.
people, man. You
Yeah.
guys are stars, bro.
Thank you, man.
Especially what you do for the city of Boston, which allows people like us and other places to kind of pop up and keep growing. Like it's big for the city, bro.
It's platform supporting platform.
Do you notice that? Like what you're doing is major right now?
I can't wait so you guys can see the movie, dude.
Let's
absolutely.
go.
That's to be honest, that's always really been my goal, though. And it's just weird, just because we kept the podcast going and grew a lot. I always wanted to make a big ass movie here. Yeah. Just here. Don't
Right.
go to New York. Don't go to LA.
'Cause what they
make
do
a huge movie.
Is
And
the
make it look
big
nice.
actors, they come here and pretend it's New York and pretend it's like all these like Chicago and different. Leo DiCaprio and what's her face? Jennifer, who's the Hunger Games?
Yo, you,
that
you
chick.
better not shit on J Law right now.
No,
bro.
not Jennifer Lopez. The,
No, I know J Law Lawrence,
oh,
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, I'm not shitting on Jennifer. I'm just saying
That's bae?
they was here.
That's Shorty right there. Bro.
They was here
Watch your
pretending.
mouth, boy.
Nah, I'm saying it's more of like the movie industry as a whole when it comes to Boston, because they come here and they set it up like it's New York. Like, yeah, you know, Leo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, they filmed a movie here, but it's not set in Boston.
Oh,
it's still
set somewhere else.
it's set in New York, which is
nobody
4 hours down the road.
Nobody respects Boston media in the Boston scene because it hasn't. We don't have a track record of doing it really nice, which is I feel like falls to some people who don't have that quality. You know what I mean? That kind of standard. Some people don't say. I feel like with you guys at Golden Productions, you guys have a standard. Now talk about that name, bro. That's a fire name.
Golden D.
You guys want the scumbag salesman story or the real story?
The real story. Give us the real.
That raw
the
shit.
Exclusive. A little filthy.
You're sure you want that real story?
Yeah,
I want that real.
I want
You
that.
guys want
Mike,
that?
Mike can't even say that yet. I want
You
that.
want the real story?
Of course, bro.
All right, so where all this started for me is I used to make YouTube videos under the pseudonym Coach Connie. So if you guys go onto your Safari, you'll see that's where everything started. And my friend Jack and I, who helps me with everything, we were thinking of a logo. What could we do for Coach Connie? Should it be a pony or should it be a deer? We don't know. Like, what should we do? So we're mulling it over for like 2 weeks. I'm coming back.
That's a long time.
I know. I'm coming back from my friend's house after editing a video. It's like 2 a.m. I'm cruising, thinking about life. What should we do? What do I want out of my life? You know, real existential. Boom!
Shit just got real.
You hit a deer.
Obliterated the deer.
Obliterated hit a deer. He obliterated the deer.
I separate from my body. I got about 0.25 seconds before that impact, and I see the whole thing happening.
Oh.
Deer in the headlights. I swear to God, sky view. Boom! And if I'm giving you that scumbag salesman version, bro,
Goddamn.
I would tell you that deer, he lived and he was fine. But if I'm being honest, that thing's long gone, brother.
Oh, man.
So I was so stunned. I went into my crib, parked, whatever. I'm literally like, what the fuck? I can't believe I'm alive. Next morning, I get up. I go look at my car. Blood everywhere. Pulling out deer steaks from the grill.
Dinner
Oh,
time.
Jesus.
But so that's when we chose the deer, man.
Your neighbors must have been looking like, why
you
is
made
there
a burger
so
out
much
there?
blood in this car?
Nah, but no bullshit. That would have great protein, especially post-run.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
sir.
I was gonna say,
That's
Joe
a fire
Rogan.
story,
Joe
though.
Rogan said you gotta eat elk.
Elk.
You gotta eat
Elk,
that
elk meat.
Let's
I'll
go
try
hunting this
Sir.
weekend.
Fuck yeah!
Next
I'm down.
weekend.
That's the oldest
Boom.
profession in the fucking world is hunting, and that's
Hunting?
why.
Oh,
Yeah.
prostitution.
Prostitution.
Oh,
Prostitution.
one of those, but yeah,
good-
the second. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody hunted. Those motherfuckers.
I don't think hunting was a profession. It was just like, dog, you gotta
It's just
eat.
that's
gotta
what I'm
eat.
saying. That's how that you survived. You had to hunt.
That's fire, bro. That's a fire story. That's crazy. You hit a motherfucking deer,
And
bro.
then
You
while you was thinking about if you should choose a deer, you know, that's
It's got to be a sign, right?
no 100%. That's like
that's the worst time.
What was
How
the
was the
best
car? Was the
person?
car good after?
That thing was bodied, bro.
God damn, bro. How big was the deer? Was it like,
And I was at that time, I was driving a BMW, so I felt like swag, but it was like a 1980s BMW. There was like no
That's
heat.
still drip, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro. If you saw this
tell
thing, you
the
would
truth.
not.
Tell the truth, bro.
No heat, no AC. The plastic was melted in, but yeah, that thing was bodied.
But it was a BMW though.
yeah, it's
That's what I'm saying.
You told the girls it's still a
Nike is
BMW.
Nike. Nike is Nike.
Thank you. Exactly.
I'm like, you said you wanted to ride a BMW, didn't you?
So talk to me a little bit about the YouTube channel. What was the name one more time, and what was the content of that you was trying to put out there?
I wonder if we can post something up. Look, up,
Yeah, let's do it on.
Look,
let's do it on this.
you guys are gonna
thing
be
right
stunned. You're gonna be like, "Yo, I cannot believe this."
Yeah,
Look up
let's-
Coach Connie. So that's where I
Because I
started.
don't think I seen it when I was doing some research.
Bro, this is where it all started, brother.
going
So I started making like
YouTube.
sketches at college. My goal has always been to make movies. It's always been my goal. And I've just deviated a lot. Look up Coach.
You're very versatile, bro.
Well, maybe I'm just don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know.
We just trying, bro, right?
Everyone's trying.
Like that?
Yeah, you got it.
Coach Connie. All right, what we got going on?
We got a
here?
bunch.
These them right here?
Yeah, so I'm trying to find a good one for you guys. Scroll down. So this is the one that popped off
This one.
on my campus. Yep. So I got in a ton of trouble for this at my school because my dorm's nasty. You'll see this.
This is only 5 years ago? Damn.
That's you.
And so
Yeah.
and so this got on.
I don't know why this ain't. Okay.
Yeah, you play lacrosse, bro?
So a lot of it was like college content at the time, like most of it. And I got in a ton of trouble for this at my school because you'll see I just filmed shit like it was. I didn't like plan anything. There were like pubes on the toilet seat. There was like shit everywhere. And I went to this super conservative school, so they tried to expel me and kick me out of my dorm right after I dropped this.
What school was this?
This is Providence College.
Oh,
You went to PC?
I did.
No shit. Shout out PC. I love it there. Great school.
And so what happened was there's a section that if you even fast forward,
Sure.
I'm showing some of the shoes, and it got on Complex because I like shout out DJ Khaled. And so it got on Complex. And everyone on campus is like, whoa, what the fuck? And the school was not happy.
Goodness.
I mean,
It's this section right
this
here.
one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up.
So just this
Oh, my.
so just this little bit got on Complex because I said I had like a nicer sneaker collection than DJ Khaled.
Those are fire though.
'Cause
Those
you remember-
right there.
Because you remember when he was popping off with that content
Oh,
way
yeah.
back?
I got the keys, all that.
Yeah.
Khaled was that dude. I fuck with Khaled.
That's crazy that was that long ago, though, now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. So you was kind of aiming for like a comedy around your life experience type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it started. But I've always wanted to make movies. That's like always just since I was young has been my goal.
Right.
And so I just kind of have had like a pretty untraditional path to get where we're at.
I love untraditional.
You don't have to
paths,
watch the whole
bro.
thing if you don't want, bro.
Now,
definitely
do you
watching
want
it
to be
later,
behind? Are you more productions or actor?
Bro, you gotta see the movie, bro. You gotta.
Hey,
I can't tell you too much about the movie,
Yeah,
but you gotta see
where,
the movie,
where does
bro.
your passion
Come on,
lie
man,
at? Does
that's
your
a
passion
salesman
lie
pitch.
at in creating the movie or being an actor?
I like just like executing on crazy ideas. I think.
You're not afraid to take risks.
No, I'm terribly afraid to take risks.
Really?
Who's not
I don't know,
afraid to
you
take
look-
risks?
I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to, like you said, like, you know, you're putting everything out. I just feel like, you know, especially this, because I wouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I look at someone who does this. It's like, yeah, he ain't afraid to take that risk because I'm afraid to take that risk. I ain't trying to, you know, put the school on blast and everything or whatever, you know, showing the dorms and just like that. But even the risk of you getting kicked out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get killed if that happened to me. You
I
know
think
what I'm
everyone's afraid to take risk.
Yeah.
I'm like super. I try to take risks every day, but it's just like I think you just got to analyze what the fear is most times, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I hate
mindful
to be
of it.
super grim. We're having a great podcast, but we are all gonna die, bro.
Oh, no.
I saw
yeah.
the video. I saw the video you guys were talking about. Like, hey, we just overthink, blah blah blah. We thinking about life. We all really gonna die one day. That's true.
That's why you can't be scared. Like a lot of times people ask me, are you nervous to do stand up or are you nervous to move somewhere? I'm like, nah, bro. Because if you keep waiting, like you're saying, we're going to die soon. So I don't want to have that regret 10 years down the road. Like I didn't do that. I didn't take the loan. I didn't put my business first. I feel like you have to just kind of.
Yo, y'all know what's the most common thing in a cemetery?
A gravestone.
No.
People.
Dead body
Regrets.
or regret.
Oh, damn.
It's the poetry
That's
today.
what I was just saying. Yo, he does
That's
that.
3
He
in
just
a row, bro.
He just comes out with these. Like,
And you
he's
want
like,
and you want me to get a what is it, a moonshot?
Moon juice.
Moon juice.
You're gonna start transcending time and space yourself. You're gonna be like Doctor Strange.
Wow.
Nah, but you know, all that kind of played very key roles to the the success that you're having now because you learned how to edit your videos, you learned how to do the camera shots and how you want it to look. So I'm pretty sure that came into play big time to what you're doing now.
Absolutely. I think you guys will realize, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like you go through some shit or you really struggle or like you're not making any progress on anything. And then literally like 5 years in advance, then you notice why that was beneficial. But it's like 5 years later.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So I want to ask you this too, which actually brings up a great point, which me and Mike talk about all the time. You know, it's like I'm glad we're kind of on the up and ups because it's like, what if we did pop off right after like the 4th episode or the 5th episode? We really wouldn't know what to do.
Would have been scrambling.
You know what I'm saying? Because like like how you just start, you're just starting out. You know what I'm saying? So if by some like crazy thing, because like you just know with today's generation, they're doing anything to be famous because it's like, oh, if I can rap, I just gotta say some crazy shit. But it's like some of them just ain't prepared for that level of like attention and fame and stuff like that. So this is why it's like I enjoy the journey because it's like I know once I start to receive and once the pod starts to receive, the support, the love, the recognition from, people I don't even know, people I know, it's more rewarding than if we just all got it at once after 3 episodes. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's going to take time. I
So
mean, I
how-
still don't
how-
feel like I've done really anything, to be honest with you.
How did you mentally prepare when the growth came, and how did you kind of adjust to it? Did that made you feel like impatient? Like, what do I do now to follow up? Talk a little bit about that.
I gotta be super honest with you. I mean, I get that I've been making a podcast for a long time, but I really don't feel successful.
You don't?
No, like not, and I don't even mean to sound like a dick. I just really
Yeah.
don't feel like I've done what I want to really do yet.
Bro, that's amazing.
You know,
That's
Millie
amazing.
said that to me too. You guys familiar with Millie's?
Oh, of course, of course.
You know,
Motherfucker comes to my house, asks me if I know Millie's.
did you like the new tape? The debut
Pablo
tape?
and Baco.
I actually haven't heard that one. That's the one I haven't heard. I didn't know he dropped something
They
right
had
before
a
then.
crazy
Though.
video
Yeah.
in
He dropped
Colombia.
something right before then.
I was
He
gonna
dropped
say,
that one.
He dropped that crazy video in Colombia. Shout out Tanj, Don Bruno, shot that shit too.
Yeah, he said that same thing to me. Like he was like, "Yo, I really," and he's like one of the most revered artists in Boston.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't feel like I'm really anywhere where I want to go.
Facts.
And he's really like, you guys know he's that.
Nah, it's
guy.
Millie's. That's like you say his name. It's Millie's. You
I
know
got
what I'm
on
saying?
I got on a live with him, not like on the video, but like I was just watching him on Instagram Live where he was hosting like a little competition where you go on and you rap for 30
That
seconds.
shit was hilarious. I think I saw it. There was some hilarious.
He was in New York, like sitting down
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Yeah. So there was this one time where he was like, he just clicked the dudes off and he's all like, listen, man, I'm still trying to get on. I'm still trying to get on. So when I'm freestyling out here, I'm trying to catch you with every line, every word. So when y'all get on here, do that. Don't give me this fucking mediocre ass shit. And that kind of showed me a little bit about, you know, how he thought, and I can definitely make the connection there. Like
He's been at it for years,
he
bro.
feels like
Oh, yeah,
he's,
for
he,
Sped,
feel,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
feels like he's still
Sped
trying to
had
get
that
on,
tape
Sped
crazy.
did, you know
which
what
is
I'm saying?
crazy. But I mean, you kind of
Even
need
before
that.
that, though, dude, like I didn't even know this. I'm not actually quite sure how old he is, but he started like, I think like 12, 13 years ago, bro.
God,
Yeah, I'm familiar with the name for a minute now.
But that's why I tell artists, don't get into the business to make money. Because you might go 5 years and never see a quarter. You might go 10 years and never see a dime. And, and then you might not have a career at all. Happy birthday. It happens. That's how life works, bro.
Can I keep it a buck, though? I mean, we're all like mid-20s, late 20s, early 20s. Don't you guys realize, like, time is, like, actually a great...
Asset?
It's just, you really think you know shit when it's going on, but you don't
Right.
actually really know shit until later. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
But you only really learn that over time.
Of course, yeah.
You feel that way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Well, how many lessons did you catch 4 years after they told you? You know what I mean? Like,
Hell
Like a
yeah.
bunch. Like even just starting this shit, it's just a bunch. It's like, wow, all y'all were like right. Or like and it's like wrong or right, but it's just you keep putting those pieces together. And it's just it's a beautiful thing to me. I kind of trip out with time because, like you said, it's like, oh yeah, that's beginning, we all gonna die, this, that, and the thing. But it's like I think it's a beautiful thing to me to experience growth within yourself and with other people.
No, for sure. And I also think, just to piggyback on that a little bit, like I know it's cliche, but I feel like almost everything happens for a reason. Even if you don't understand in the specific moment why it's happening or a couple months after, like as you said, maybe 4 years later, 5 years later, you look back and you're like, damn, if that opportunity would have happened, then this wouldn't been able to happen. So I don't know, man. It balances out.
Like as humans, we want everything to go our way. Like you have an idea, you're like, it's gonna go like this. We're gonna do it like that. It's gonna be a good thing, like because we're doing it like this. But it's like, you know, you're thinking of a plan, and all of a sudden, boom, a monkey wrench gets thrown in, and you ain't know what to do.
now, Conor,
All of a
is
sudden, a
that
deer pops up.
Smash!
Man,
is that something that that you spend a lot of time thinking about? Is the time?
Yeah, I actually think it's like one of the worst things about me. I always compare myself to other people's success, and it's super detrimental. I should not do it, but I do.
Why do you think it's detrimental?
Just because you only have so much energy in what you want to really focus on, and it's inevitable that you're going to focus on negative shit, but if you can focus on more positive shit than negative shit, you're going to get more stuff done, right?
right.
So it's just, I don't know. I do it
think-
too much.
I think you'll enjoy Mindset by Carol Dweck then. Because I feel like we all kind of need a comparison, like somebody we look up to kind of keep you, striving for more.
But what if you look up to someone who's like, whoa, like,
Shoot for the moon, bro.
it's a fact, memento mori, we're all going to die.
Yo,
Moon juice, moon juice.
Moon juice.
Yeah, but you also got when you meet like it's a star or a celebrity or some shit or somebody you really look up to, you can see their flaws and realize how human they are. Because sometimes we look up to certain people, but we've made them up in our head.
Dog,
we made up God, we made up Superman, we made up this person who could do no wrong. But then when you get next to them and you see, oh, they're humans, they got the same faults I got, or they
bleed too.
Yeah, they bleed too, and yeah, they're incredible. But bro, I'm also incredible, and where he lacks, maybe I have strength for it.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I saw LeBron in person. That do Superman, bro.
Nah,
I saw him
in a club in
different, bro.
Miami.
I saw LeBron a whole bunch of
18
times,
years,
bro.
no blemish. He's God.
For real, like I had a job where I was, you know, in the same room with a lot of these like NBA teams, a lot of like high profile people, and a lot of people I wish I didn't meet because like I had this like image of them that I was like, damn, I look up to them so much, and when you actually meet them in person, you're like, damn, I wish that didn't happen. I still
Any celebrity chicks you see in person, you're like, yo, she's not that hot.
Y'all know, bro. I'm not sweating too many celebrities, bro. I like me wholesome, regular ass girls, bro.
You miss me with that.
I swear to God.
He said he wanted the bitches with no ribs.
I swear to God, bro.
In the fat transfers.
No hoes, no more.
I swear
The
to God.
BBLs.
Y'all know who my baby is, bro.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys?
What's her celebrity, bro?
Girl on fire.
Alicia Keys, bro.
But
She's
she
a celebrity.
wholesome.
Oh, okay.
That's
she's
my
wholesome.
only celebrity baby. But
Alicia.
yeah, man, a lot of these people that I looked up to, I wish I never met. But yeah, as you said, it makes you kind of like put them like outside of the public figure. And yo, he's a person just like me, bro.
Who's your girl? Who's your girl in the industry that you kind of want to
We
hit?
went Jennifer Lawrence. We already went over.
Right.
Jennifer Lawrence, for real?
And Jennifer Lawrence.
Yo, you really about to question this man, bro?
I don't know,
Right next
bro.
to you?
That's his type.
Halle Berry, maybe.
He saw
Halle
them.
Berry,
He
that's
saw
some
them
old
leaks.
pussy. I could do it. I could do some old pussy.
That's old pussy. That
Halle Berry's old pussy,
but
bro.
she don't look old.
She
That's
dope,
still
but
old pussy.
have you gotten old pussy before? Has anybody here fucked a 40-year-old?
No.
Listen, you're engaged and you got a kid.
Yes, I do. But I fucked a 40-year-old before. It's no big
Yo,
deal.
can I ask you a question? You ever
Yeah.
like you put out content on the internet? Do you ever like think about your kid listening to your content later? 'Cause I think about this all the
It is
time,
something to
dude.
think about.
Bro,
100%.
I'm gonna
Because
tell
your
you,
grandkids might be able to see these podcasts and these
That's why
videos.
we
so
do
my
That's
daughter's
right.
gonna be funnier than I am, so I think she'll see it and be like, "Daddy, that's a bad joke."
Yeah.
I think
She
that
hurt
she's
your
gonna
feelings.
come out because I'm like I was always a funny person. I just now happen to be a comedian, but I think she's gonna be funnier than me. I think she's gonna watch shit I do and go like, "Daddy, why do you talk like that? You never talk like that." You know what I mean? That's what kids do because they never see you in this light. She only sees me as a father. So when she started hearing me cuss and talk about other women and shit, she's gonna be really confused for the first time. But fuck that. And when she grown. She gonna hear this shit.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't even thought about it that far, bro. I haven't even thought about it.
You got a
that
girl
far.
pregnant, bro?
No, not
You
yet.
think about some kids shit, bro. You think a lot. You ask a lot of kids questions, bro. You getting ready?
I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm feeling a little pressure to get some kids, bro.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Did your parents put any pressure on you yet? When
No,
they
if
see
I had
you?
a kid now, my parents would be like, "Yo, you are fucked, bro."
Yeah.
There's no
For
shit.
real?
Golden
Yeah,
Buck Productions.
exactly. Little deer.
Little
Little
deer.
deer.
That's
Little
let me
deer.
fire, bro. Let me fire, bro.
Bro, but don't you ever think about that? Like, I think about it all the time. There's people who have had these like high profile scandals. How do you explain that to your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Cosby.
saying? Because you guys know when you grow up, your parents do as much as you can to try to protect you.
Right.
So how do you like ease that in? You know?
I don't know. It's just
one of those things where you got a job. You know what I mean? You're a police officer outside of work, but when you come home, your dad, your husband, your brother, whatever. So I think it's the same thing for these public figures. It's just that they're under a bigger magnifying glass to the greater public.
It's a fact.
I do hope they're telling the kids the truth, though. I feel like that's the big one. Because if you start lying to your kids, that's what their mindset is. Lying ass little kids.
Yeah.
But and they don't have trust in their family. For me, like even with all the scandals in my family or around us, wherever I grew up at, we talked about it. You know what I mean? Like my older brother's like, "Yeah, bro, this is what's going on." Because then you're not dumb. I don't want you to be stupid in a situation. So I feel like with kids, with scandals or whatever you do, you have to be like my daughter's gonna know. Your daddy curses. He goes on stage. He does this. He does podcasts, so that they're prepared for. I feel like celebrity kids find out the same day we find out. Like, oh shit, this shit's going on, and it's their fucking mom on TV and cuffs and shit.
Sex tape.
yeah. So that's the thing I want to get into though. So it's like,
You want to get into it?
but not even like sex tape and shit. But it's like,
that's funny.
explaining shit to your kids. Like, if you a sex worker, like, and I ain't shunning you. You go get a bag. I don't give a shit.
Go get a big
That's
bag.
it. Go get a bag. If you sucking 50 dicks a day, then that putting money in your pocket, then good.
God damn.
I just don't know,
lot of
like,
dicks.
the
Goddamn,
process of if they have a kid explaining it to them. Because you know that dude, Adam 22, no jumper?
Yeah.
He had a kid with the girl Lena the Plug, but these motherfuckers do porn like every day and shit. Like they banging, like me and my girl fuck girls together type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Exactly. You seen it? Yeah.
Seen it.
I just don't know how like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, there's videos of us having, you know, sex on the internet. Because I didn't want to see my parents bang. And you know when that, you know, person or, you know, not for nothing, I ain't trying to like, as if I was famous like that. But and then they'd be at school, and you know, porn's easy to get. As you know, we was 7th, 8th grade. We was watching that Kim K shit.
Man. That should be forgotten, man. It'd be 10, 15 years before your kid in high school or some shit. If they bring up your mom fucking 15 years later, bro, hey, but it's like that's a great tape.
But it's still the internet though. It's just forever though.
Yeah, but that's some shit, man.
What was your favorite song last week?
Last week, shit. That new joint with what's his face, G-Eazy and Chris Brown.
Is it still your favorite song today?
This was his.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Because in 10 years, your little sex tape and that shit is gone.
That shit doesn't matter.
You think about that shit too much. Drop that sex tape. I got a few out there. I got a few out them dropping.
Poppy Alex, bro.
Me and my girl dropping the OnlyFans real soon.
Wow.
Okay.
Yo, but
hidden camera, she don't know.
Yo, but talking about backlash and stuff, have you ever had any backlash from your community, your family?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you guys will face it, too. It's like, yeah, you're going to get stiff-armed by some people, man. What if you're trying to go do something, you're going to get stiff-armed. A lot of those videos were crass. Like some of them, there's some like content there that I look at. I'm like, whoa, okay, yeah. Conor, you were trying a little too hard.
Cringe?
Not even cringe. Just some of the jokes were pretty extreme. But yeah, I mean, it's just inevitable. If you're gonna go try to do your own thing and try to break out of the pack a little bit, you're gonna get a little bit of backlash.
You know, I forgot where I read it, but a lot of people said that's when you start to notice that, you know, your voice is being heard. When somebody takes a difference to it. Do you agree with that statement? Yeah,
I'm also in this spot right now where I feel like
I'm putting up the logo, might be. Yeah.
People are just like trying. Like everyone's trying, you know? If someone shits on you, it's just because they got something going on, man.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Like, that's why for sometimes, like, when I've had friends that tell me, like, hey, man, I like what you guys are doing. You guys are consistent. Keep at it. Like, I'm super happy for you. I'm like, hey, man, same thing you said. I'm just trying, bro. Because
it's like we talked about way, way long ago, that energy stuff. Creating it can't be destroyed. It can only be, you know, recreated.
Transferred,
exactly. And you can't really transfer negative energy because then that just gets nobody nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't know you, or if like I knew you, right, and I was like one of your best friends, and you were like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm doing Golden Deer Productions. And then, you know, they're like, oh, yeah, you know, yeah, it's good, it's this, that, whatever. But they never listen. They don't even go listen once. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's tough to face backlash like that, especially from your friends. But, man, you just got to keep going at that point. It's like, because it's going to happen. And especially for us. So I want to ask you this, too. When you first started this, were you like, damn, my friends really don't fuck with me? Like, did that, like, bother you at all? Were you just like...
The videos, that was kind of a training ground for me, was the Coach Connie. Because, again, it was more extreme, a lot of that content. So it just kind of hardened me a little bit, those, like, 18, 24 months of doing that. And so, yeah, I mean, not everyone's going to jump on your bandwagon. But then again, it's not, like, their job to do that.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No one gives a fuck, bro. No one gives a fuck. No, because you can have a podcast and some people just don't like podcasts and they're your friends. Some people just don't care.
And it's essentially, if people don't like it and they don't feel inspired to go share it or like get their friends involved in it, it's not really their fault. It's kind of your fault, bro. Like, you might just have to work a little bit harder and make that shit pop a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's how I see it, man. That's how I see it. Like, people undermine that success and failure come from the same place, bro. It's literally just feedback. You're getting real on-time life feedback. Failure and success, that's what it is.
And you can never get too high, never get too low. That's how I feel. I feel like you should always...
Hold on, give me a second. I'm just...
Yeah, you good, you good.
Fix the camera.
Now, because that's one thing in comedy, too. Like, you can have a good set one day and feel like you're the top of the world. The next day, you just have a shitty set.
Where do you do sets around here? You do it Middle East when it was open?
I didn't do Middle East when I didn't even know they had
Bill's
one.
Bar?
Nah, I didn't do that one either. I'll go like I'll travel though. I do them in Providence right now.
Where in Providence?
There's Askew. There's the town pub. There's like 4 or 5 places there. Over here, it was a lot of like Cambridge, Brighton. There's a couple of spots.
You ever try to get in a Laugh Boston? They might have nights, right?
Yeah, but the shit with Laugh Boston, unless you knew somebody that didn't at the time, it was like a lotto spot. So
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would have to sit through a whole show, and I love comedy, but I can't sit through a 2-hour show when I could be writing or going somewhere else and just doing 5-10 minutes on stage.
You know what a
somewhere.
great set is Capo Basement, South Boston. Totally look into that.
What's it called? Capo
Capo,
Basement?
C-A-P-O.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Capo Basement, man.
Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for having me, man.
Oh, of course.
Nah, yeah, thanks for coming through, bro. Like I said before, I'm a fan, bro. I was a fan, and even when you got the Pats players, I lost my fucking mind, bro.
Yeah, what's funny about those dudes is they always say brother.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, brother?
I was gonna say
On some Hulk Hogan shit.
they mad nice people. I feel like NFL players, like we talked about. Oh, he may not be.
James
like,
Devlin
that
was
nice.
like the nicest dude of all
Oh,
time,
dude,
bro.
this dead
Fullback
sweetheart,
killer
yeah.
too, bro.
Best fullback. Shout out
Built
to
like a
fullbacks.
fucking fridge.
That's what I'm saying.
And
He's
also
a
a
rugby
super
player, too.
intrinsic dude, like very kind of the talk we're having now, talk about like your brain and thoughts and energy. He's super into that
Yo, I
stuff
love
too.
that shit, bro.
I know.
I love talking
Well, especially
about that
those guys, they got to be real cautious of their brains and shit like that too, playing football.
Nah,
So.
he do. And he's a smart dude. Didn't he get? He
Brown.
didn't
He
get a
went to
doctorate.
Brown.
Yeah.
He went to
yeah.
Brown.
I'm like, these dudes. A lot of these people are smart as hell. They'll get a whole doctor degree while getting smashed in the head every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, bro, you're a
Shaq.
demon, bro.
Shaq did that shit.
I don't believe it, but
He got
Nah,
that.
he
He
did.
got that honorary degree.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
what-
got an honorary degree?
that's a fake degree. Mad people get that, bro. That's a fake degree just for.
Oh, bro,
giving
I'm with it though.
donations.
If they want to toss one of those my way, I'll definitely
That's
get
what
the
I'm saying.
honorary.
From like Harvard, it's like, yeah, we love your shit. His degree. Word. How you gotta work?
Nah, fuck that. Those dudes be getting fake degrees and they put on the whole graduation shit and they'll give a speech and shit. Like, you didn't even go here, bro. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is?
Like,
Can I ask you a
Shaquille
question?
O'Neal.
How long do you normally do research for guests?
Probably between us.
What do you guys like text back and forth,
Yeah.
like thoughts and ideas?
Weekly meeting.
We don't want to.
we
We don't
don't
want to
call-
ask you the questions you already been asked or something like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm the same way. So you'll
Yeah.
look at like a lot of older YouTube stuff.
If they
Bro,
have it.
I
you know?
I was
I
up
went
watching
back.
shit 6 in the
How
morning.
deep?
I want to say April 2020. So that's where I saw the you guys talking about Everybody Dies. And I'm like, this shit's interesting. And then I just started scrolling up and scrolling up and
I kind of
scrolling up and
forget.
scrolling up.
I kind of forget who I was talking to, but everyone does die.
Yeah. yeah. That's the important thing. I got the message.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was up like 6, like, cause like on Wednesday we'll have a meeting and we'll talk about it, and then I'll write like 20 questions down, and then we'll scrap those shits, go through another 20 questions, and kind of just do a lot of research and just look at your shit. You have a lot of content, so I was up.
It was easy, yeah.
Yeah, but I was up to like 6. Mike, you was up to? I was up to like 6 in the morning.
I'm gonna be
just kind of like
real,
scrolling
yeah,
through your
6:30.
shit,
I wanna sleep
watching
at
your
6:30.
shit.
I was looking shit at the bar last night. I was like, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, because it's like I went to a one I didn't like, and I'm like, fuck it, I got shit to do. I got research to do. Fuck it, I gotta brush up on this kid. And I was just sitting like, I got in the back, put my headphones in. I got like 2 shots. I'm like, fuck, I'm just watch this kid tonight. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank
Because,
you.
bro, last night apparently at the bar it was Fight Club. I don't know. It was
shit.
Monday. It was
Yeah,
Friday
no,
Night SmackDown. I don't know what was going on. So I
I-
removed myself. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna go watch Golden
I
Days.
usually don't like thinking about other men when I'm drinking, but
Hey,
Pause,
listen, man. Pause. Listen, this all come from the heart, though. But yeah, man, we just try to come prepared. You know, it's a family environment. We want you to feel comfortable. Want to make sure you can talk to us. You know, it ain't no funny shit. You can talk to us about anything, whatever the hell you want to do. We here. So
How about
again, we
your
wanna
has your
thank you for
production
coming.
team grown? My fault, Pete.
No, you good. No, keep
Has your
on saying.
production
Well, the
Take it,
movie
go.
production team is dense. We got
Cause I saw like the highlights of you asking the crew members and some of the actors what is it like to work with you and everything.
I did see that.
bro. This production is big, and again, I told you I don't want to give anything away that's actually in the movie.
Yeah, no, yeah, I heard you.
But yeah, this team is dense. It's been like a real challenge. There's probably been at least like 70, 80 people involved in the movie.
Now, are you the mastermind that's putting everybody in place to succeed, or
I'm kind of like the nucleus for
I like
everyone
that.
else. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I just got to make sure everyone kind of has what they need
Of
at
course.
this point in
Of course.
post production.
of course?
And it's just like it's a lot of people, dude.
No, but that's also like a very essential skill in anything you're doing, whether it's a job, whether it's any venture, you got to know where to put people in places where they would succeed, man. So it looks like you handled that.
We'll see.
man.
I mean, I could drop this movie and you guys could be like, yo, what the fuck am I
What the
watching
fuck
right
is
now?
this dude?
This is terrible.
70 people.
I'll tell you though, yo, this movie, this is legit, bro.
Hey, you gonna see why there was 80 people working
I know we
on
can't
it.
talk about it, but it's some shit about the apocalypse. 'Cause that's all everybody's being asked about. I'm looking, I'm like, everybody's talking about the fucking apocalypse. I think it's about the apocalypse. That's just my.
That's what you think?
Yeah, it's my foreshadowing.
Let me tell you some crazy shit, bro.
What happened?
That's kind of what I think it's about too.
Exclusive.
It's not. I wrote it before COVID, coincidentally.
Yeah.
I wrote the whole thing before COVID.
It's fire.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, then COVID happened, and it was like, whoa.
yeah.
We're actually like kind of living in an
They start-
apocalypse. So the first couple
they start
months, you
coming
know,
up
when
to-
the fucking streets were empty.
They coming up
Yeah.
to you, was like, damn, did you
That's
predict
perfect
this
footage.
shit?
Exactly.
That's perfect footage. Streets empty and shit.
There might be a little footage in the movie. I don't know, bro. You're
this
gonna
guy,
have to see
this
it in
guy.
theaters.
Wait.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but are there any post-apocalyptic deers in the movie?
Zombie deers like that Army of the Dead shit.
That would be fire, though. That would be
Yeah.
fire.
I don't think so. That's a great idea for the sequel, though.
There you go.
I like that.
There you go.
Yo, I'll show you the Cash App and shit.
Sweet. Royalties.
It gonna come and be like, I did this shit. I heard this shit. I
I'm
got
gonna
the
let-
audio of this shit.
Yo, I'm
heard
gonna send
it.
you the clip. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, and tell the fans where they can find you at.
The podcast is the Golden Hours podcast. The movie is going to be in theaters in Massachusetts and in Boston.
Fucking fire.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Flex Bomb.
Bam.
In theaters,
My Instagram is @BigBochi. You guys will see like
the big dog.
trying to just put up like an update every day on the movie.
Absolutely.
And yeah, when the movie's done and it's time to market this thing, I'm gonna be full blown bipolar Bobby all summer marketing.
Yeah, you hit us, bro. You hit us, bro.
Yo,
We
for
down,
sure.
bro.
You count on us.
Thank you.
I'll put up. I'll put up flyers.
Yeah.
I'll put up flyers in my neighborhood.
You gotta tell all the bad shorties you know, bro.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
all two of them.
Yeah, I go see this.
All two of them.
Yes, I'm saying, about that. Oh, that shooter.
Nah, I still know bad bitches. Don't play with me because I'm married
Yeah.
and got kids. Don't play with me.
You on
Wait, you're married
Instagram,
or
bad bitches
engaged?
follow
I'm
me.
engaged. I'm engaged.
When is the wedding?
We're planning it right now for this December.
Oh, no
Hey.
way.
Yeah.
Around here?
Christmas, baby.
In
On Christmas
Providence, it's actually we haven't even told a lot of people, but it's gonna be in like a botanical garden.
Okay,
day.
word.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fire.
Where is that?
There's one in Providence
I know
called
where.
like George. It's like east side of Providence. It's called like George Park or some shit like that. But it's easy to book and it's a beautiful. It's like a big space. Fits about 140 people.
Is that where you're from, Providence?
No, I'm from Boston, but we moved there. Once I had my kid, I moved there. Just have my own spot,
Where?
whatever. But
Whereabouts?
East Providence. It's right next to all the colleges, Brown, and all that shit. But we
Word.
live like we're all the nice white people. Like we're the only people.
like,
Like, I'm the
nice
darkest
white
dude that lives on that street right now.
Wait, are you familiar with East Side Pockets on
Nah.
Thayer? You don't never go on Thayer Street?
On Thayer Street, yes. I stay away because Thayer Street fuck
Oh,
your
yeah.
life up, bro. Thayer Street is just,
Nah,
it's
yeah,
just
that's a
mad
fact.
food, bro.
That's
Just
a
Is
mad.
that the street with the food trucks and shit?
Yeah, well, not the food trucks. They just got like mad food
It's kind of
stores.
like the Providence Newbury Street. It's like the same thing.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
dope.
Some
That's dope.
sneaker
Fire.
stores. I stay away. I spent mad money there, bro. I gotta stay away from there. Now.
I love Providence. There's
Providence
some
is
crazy
nice.
shit goes on. in
Shout out
Providence.
Drew.
Drew from Providence. They got some nice talent. Providence is up and coming. They got some nice things going on in
Stay
Providence.
silent.
Stay silent. We're gonna have them really soon. I'm gonna hit them up really soon.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
stay silent.
Yeah, good people. You know what
Good
I'm saying?
people, bro. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, bro.
100%. Thank you
gotta
guys for having me.
appreciate it.
This was.
I
Big
got you
for
guys some
us.
shirts here. I'll come right back. One sec.
Oh, shit, we got
he said,
shirts.
I said, yo, what size are you guys? He said large.
I just
so
said
I believe he was
large.
speaking for himself. But
Come
do large work for you
on.
too?
Large,
No, I'm good.
I'm good on large. Yeah,
Come on,
I
we all
appreciate
eating
that.
good.
We got gifts here too. He gonna get them. He gonna get them. We gonna do
My
it.
fault, my
We'll
fault.
do an intro.
No, bro, this is serious, bro. Next time you see me, I'm in it, bro.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Is this gonna make me run a 7-pack easy? For sure, right?
Make you
We're going to 50 pack.
Is
Sometimes
it
if you need a
50
little
pack?
inspiration, just know I ran a 50 pack of one of those things.
Okay.
So you can do a
Ooh.
7.
So this is kind of like
I'm inspired.
the O2Ks where like the shoes will make you +2 stamina and
Exactly. Like everyone
That's
thought the
classic.
Nike Air Bubble would make you like jump higher.
Yeah,
Same
Fucking
shit.
nothing.
Same shit. Word.
Fucking
that
nothing.
deer.
That golden
It's gonna
deer.
make- you feel me?
It's a factoid.
Yo, man, so you gave us a gift, bro. We like giving back here at Say That Podcast, and I feel like one of the best gifts that you can give somebody is gratitude. So the mic is open for you, bro, to shout out anybody you want and to also plug yourself in, man. Let people know what exactly is going on with you and Golden Deer Productions.
All right. One, thank you guys.
Of course.
Again, just be super fucking consistent.
Got to.
No bullshit. Even when you don't want to do it, just keep going. I swear to God, it works. I promise it works.
Because like you say, you're going to look back in 10 years and be like, if I
Not even
stay
that.
consistent,
Just keep showing up.
Yeah.
You guys are going to catch a big break. I'm telling you.
Much respect.
And you guys got
bro,
great
thank
AC in here. I didn't even have AC in the studios I was running the show.
This shit
I
gets
beg
hot.
to
It gets
differ.
hot.
I beg to
It
differ.
gets hot in here after. We'll do 3 interviews in one day. It gets hot. in
Yeah.
here.
You guys get tired after 3 interviews?
Yeah, we did 4 one day,
we
bro.
did
I was
4.
like,
I think we did 5 one day.
But 8,
did we do 5?
Yeah.
it's kind of a high. It's kind of like the same runner's high. You get a little high from when you're hitting your stride. Like you come in, we have a great interview. The next guy come in, it's a great interview. You know what I mean? Like
You don't ever feel like mentally fatigued after a podcast? Sometimes I'm like, damn, that was draining, to be honest.
tell you what,
my
when I
throat
get out of
hurts
here-
more than anything. More because
Pause.
just
Pause.
Come on,
He
P.
said
Pause, but
That's
understand.
2
dudes,
P.
my
Come
throat.
on.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
he said, "Yo, it's 3 dudes."
Nah, but for real, I'm like
Yeah.
socially like drained after. Like
Yeah.
I don't talk.
my grandma.
Nah, I don't talk either.
My grandma's like, "How did it went?" I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, my mom's like,
Nothing personal.
I'm dead silent around my mom when we finish this shit.
Hey,
I'm
stay
like,
silent.
Yeah, I'll take an hour ride home and won't put no music on or nothing. Just kind of because we do
That's
we do
some
a lot
serial
of
killer
talking.
shit, bro. That's a long drive down
Bro,
to Providence.
nah,
I got some
no.
shorties down there. I made that drive, bro.
Yeah, but ain't that long. You'll do it though. For that,
Maybe tonight. I don't know, bro.
yeah. After the
Share the
podcast,
location.
my brain is fried, bro. We talk a lot. We kind of pull memories and we kind of laugh a lot. I just won't talk for an hour, 2 hours.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. It's fun, bro. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So I look forward every time I get the opportunity to walk in, see Pete flexing his muscles, hear my man over here, keep it lively, check the vibes in the building. So
Facts,
shout out to
vibe
y'all.
checker.
Shout out to my
Vibe
brother.
checker.
his vibe.
Yo, thank you for the opportunity allowing me to do this with you guys. Yo, thank you so
Wait,
much.
anything
for
else you want to
stopping
plug
by,
in?
bro.
Anybody else you want to shout out? Any other
I
plugins?
got a movie coming out.
Fucking movie
Hold on.
theaters.
Better see
I
it.
get my sales pitch ready because I'm going to be doing it all summer.
Hold on, let me move
Let's
out
go.
the way so the camera can, you know what I mean, get that.
Poppy.
Okay.
Zoom in.
Poppy.
What's up, everybody? My name is Conor Holway.
Oh,
I've been hustling in Boston for over 3 years now.
tell him.
And if I got to keep it a buck, I'm the only guy that's still out here doing it from when I started. And I'm about to shake up the city with a completely Boston-centric movie. It's Boston cast, crew, locations, sets, music, and it's fucking fire, bro. You're going to be able to just sit back for an hour and be like, yo, I'm in a different world. And not only that, these guys made it in my city. They didn't go to New York like everyone else. They didn't go to LA. They stayed here. They stayed down. They made it here. It's going to be in theaters in Boston. I'm saying that hopefully because I've closed out like 2 of those deals, but I got to close out a couple more to get it everywhere.
Manifest it.
And I just hope the city just fucking enjoys it. And you guys just embrace it like, damn. Nah, this is a movie for Boston. This is not a movie for anywhere else. This is just for people in the city. That's my sales pitch. How was that?
Hey, wow. I buy
damn,
it.
bro.
Hey,
I buy it.
I'm buying 5 tickets when
if
it
I'm a
drops.
Boston movie theater, I'm buying it. Shit.
Let's get it.
That's what I'm
Let's get
saying.
it.
When
Let's
it
get
drops, I'm buying 5
I
fucking
want that.
seats.
I was gonna say, I want those.
Big
I want
popcorn.
motherfuckers gotta go
It's
see it.
legit. It's legit.
Big popcorn.
Like,
The
'cause there ain't
VFX is legit.
there ain't a lot of movies that I kind of want to go see out in the movie theaters right now. Anyway, so I'm like, shit, I'm popping out for this.
You guys did see excuse me, King Kong? Did you see it?
Yeah.
What
I saw
versus
it.
Godzilla?
Yeah.
I saw that on HBO Max at home because I got HBO Max. But yeah,
Did you like it?
I liked it. I liked it.
I definitely liked it.
I liked it.
I thought it was
100%.
cool. I was like, just 2 fucking big ass animals fighting.
That's all you want to see, though, right?
I was like, it's cool.
Not
It's
everyone
fine.
wants a crossword puzzle when they see a movie. Don't
That's what I'm
expect that when
saying.
you see mine. I'll tell
Oh,
you that
nah.
much.
Need that action. Like those, the first time those motherfuckers were on screen together in 60 years.
That's what I'm saying. We want hot chicks,
That's what I'm saying.
Hot
violence,
chicks.
guns, dudes. With
They're like, oh, there ain't a lot of humans in it. They ain't gotta be a lot of humans in it. It's about a giant lizard fighting a giant monkey.
Wait, so there's going to be
Y'all
hot
can-
chicks in that movie?
He's like, hold up.
Gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, buddy.
There might be. There might be.
I know you like them IG girls too, bro.
There might be, bro.
There might be.
There might be. Hey,
Yo, we're getting that exclusive right here.
I'll show you when we get off there. I'll
Saying.
show you guys some stills.
Bad motherfucking
Fucking
bitches
bitches.
dead.
Yo, let me
that's-
finish my shout out though. For
All
real,
right,
shout
bro.
out the team. Yo, shout out Golden Deer Productions, bro.
For real.
For Boston, from Boston, by
Facts.
Boston. Go check
Facts.
that out when it comes out. Show love and support, man. And shout out the team. And lastly, but not least, shout out God.
Amen.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Man, I gotta shout out all the guests we've had on. Everybody who made this journey a great run up to this point. We're gonna keep going. It's a beautiful summer. It's a beautiful day. I got to shout out everybody doing their thing.
Facts.
Shout out the team, too. Always thank y'all for staying in. Thank y'all for adjusting with me. And, man, hey, you got to give them that beautiful shout out, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, I'm amped. Because the first shout I wanted to make out to my man Conor right here, bro. I'm a big fan. I'm a big supporter. When that movie fucking drops, let's sell that shit out, bro. Let's put that money behind that shit. Let's put boots on the ground. Let's get that shit sold, bro. I'm glad you came through. I really appreciate it. You're a legend to me, bro. You're a big dog. I know you said you haven't done nothing yet, but just you doing your shit is inspiring. I think it's going to inspire more people, you know, in the coming years to be like, if he could do that, bro, from the same city that I can do it, if he can make a movie, if he could do this, I could do the same shit.
Thank you, bro.
So we appreciate you coming. Second, thank me, because I work hard as fuck, bro.
It's a fact. Sometimes you got to do that, bro.
Now you do. You have to remind yourself that I work
Specialty
hard
after
as
every
fuck,
episode.
bro.
I like that.
I
I'm gonna
work
start doing
hard.
that.
I love myself. I take care of my family. Yo, team, thank you for always working hard. Thank you for showing up, bro. Like, this shit means a lot, man. We going hard, man.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, man.
And
You know how it is, bro. You know where you can find the podcast. Say _that_pod on Instagram. Yo, do me a favor, man. If y'all fuck
Tell
with
'em.
the team, y'all fuck with the channel, man. Make sure you go subscribe,
Please,
comment, like. It
motherfuckers.
helps us. It helps
I
us
just
keep-
be watching the shit.
That's what I'm saying. Watch our shit.
Exactly. It helps us keep giving people like Conor, Golden Deer Production, and everybody else we've had on the platform to come. And
Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, we there.
Exactly.
Y'all can find us.
Exactly.
Y'all know. Y'all can find us.
Go like, smash that subscribe button, hit that like he hit the deer. And you already know.
But hey, listen, they know where to find us. But if they don't know this, then I gotta tell them real quick, dog.
Tell
Don't
'em.
say this.
Say that. All right, perfect.